Hi friends, this is Shivani here. Welcome to my channel Shivani Creations. Today I am showing you how to create this super cute tiny mini paper quilling fridge magnets with the handmade paper quilling flowers, and the base is made using clay. So I have used this paper clay and these are lovely quilling tiny flowers, and from back sides it's looking like this, and it's super easy to create. So I have created in two different shades. So let's get started. For this we need one moundboard piece which measures 6 by 2.5 centimeters. You can also use cardboard piece, and I am just cutting it in a bowl shape. Then I have cut one paper handle like this. So I'm just going to stick it with the base using glue. Like this. Now I am showing you how to create weaving design using clay. So here I am taking my Sakura clay. You can also use M-Seal or Shilpkar clay or any kind of air dry clay. I am just rolling it on surface and creating a small thin pipe. Now take your paper cutter and start cutting it diagonally. Actually not cutting, you have to create the texture of the diagonal lines. So you have to do very carefully and do it with very light hands, because we don't want to cut the clay. And you can see how beautiful the rope design is looking. Now just adding glue on the handle first and adhering this rope design here. Cut the excess clay from bottom. Then again taking little clay and doing the same process for whole basket design. So again rolling the clay on the surface, and in the same way I am repeating it in the bottom. And you have one more option of using the rope mold. So I have this beautiful rope mold and it gives very nice effect of rope. So if you have this mold you can use it. It also saves our times a lot. So I'm just filling this gap of mold using clay and slowly removing the design from the mold, and add glue and start adhering the design one by one till the end of the basket. So you have both the options. You can use mold, and if you don't have mold you can create your weaving design using paper cutter and clay. So this is done. After drying, I will just cut the excess clay from backside. In the same way, I have prepared one more basket and it's finished completely and dried as well. Now after drying the clay, I am coloring it using dark chocolatey chalk paint. You can also use acrylic colors. So just color this completely from front and back. You can use any color of your choice, any shade of your choice. Like this. So I have colored both the baskets, and can you see the difference between both these? So here in this basket I have just highlighted the textured area using gold wax. So you can keep your basket as it is, and if you want to highlight it, I will show you in a while. So for this I am taking this metallic wax in antique gold color from Little Birdie. Just take little wax on your finger and rub it over design. So automatically the raised part will get gold color and it will look very nice, very antique and very beautiful. So both the bases are ready. Now it's time to make the quilling flowers. So for my first flower, I'm taking half strip of white color and I'm making one teardrop shape. This is a tight teardrop shape, and for all the flowers and leaves I am using 2 mm strips, but you can use 3 mm as well. Now taking this vibrant fuchsia pink archival ink and taking my blending tool and adding the ink little bit in the corner of petal just to give little shade. It looks super awesome and gives very nice natural look to the petal. You can also use poster colors or watercolors to give this effect. So in the same way I have created 4 more petals, so I am joining all 5 petals together and creating my flower. Now for the center of the flower I am taking 1/4 strip of yellow color and making one tight coil and adding to the center of the flower. So flower is ready. In the same way we need total 4 flowers, and these 6 flowers are made using 3 petals only for the fillers, and these 2 flowers are made using 2 petals for the filler. Now I am going to show you how to create leaf. So here I am taking one tiny strip of green color. First you have to create 3 loops in increasing order like this. Just add glue in the center, pinch your leaf, and this is done. Just curl it little bit using fingers, and in the same way I am adding 2 more here and there. So a grass kind of leaf is ready, and exactly with the same procedure I have created some more. For some I have used only 2 petals. So the flowers and leaves are ready. Now it's time to decorate our basket. So first I am adding all the fillers, then my flowers, and then leaves. first basket is ready. Now I'm proceeding to the second flowers. For this I'm taking half strip of light blue color and making one leaf shape. This is a tight leaf shape. Then I'm taking my blue archival ink and coloring in the center to give little depth and shade to the petal. So I'm adding total 4 petals together and adding 1/4 strip of yellow color tight coil in the center. So we need total 4 these type of flowers, 6 flowers using 2 petals and 4 petals separately for the fillers. I have also created the leaf in the same way like we did before, but this time I have used sap green color strips. Now taking back my second basket and I will start adhering all the flowers, fillers and leaves. And this is done. In the same way I will add rest of the leaves. Now I'm showing you how to connect your magnet with the basket. So from back side I'm adding little B6000 glue. This is very strong adhesive. You can also use Fevikwik or Fevibond. And quickly I am closing my cap of the glue. And then I am adding this small magnet. Allow it to dry completely for an hour and it's ready to use. So my both the quilled baskets magnets are ready and they are looking super gorgeous and super cute. And this is very quick idea to gift anyone. So my project is done for today. Hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe my channel for more interesting videos and please click on bell icon for the latest updates. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.